Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to a new episode of TesterTech. Like I said in the previous video, the installation of i3-gaps on Ubuntu deserves its own video. And that's what this video is about. Basically, there are three ways to get i3-gaps working on Ubuntu. And one is just waiting till the i3-gaps version is merged into the mainline Ubuntu. And that could be, anytime soon. And second option is compiling i3 from source. And that's what this video is about. And the third way is to use regolith. And I actually used regolith in my previous video, but it's a whole package in a whole desktop environment on itself. And I would say if you are into i3-gaps on Ubuntu, just have a look at this video and decide for yourself if it's something for you. And it's not that difficult to install it from source. And I will show you that in this video step by step. So for who is interesting, I think it's interesting as a tutorial to see how you can install i3-gaps on Ubuntu, and this version will be 22.04 Jammy Jellyfish. And without further ado, let's dig into the video. Clean installation here, Ubuntu. The minimal installation. So I updated it. It should be quite recent. So what do we need from the clean installation? Let's do git. So apt install git neovim meson for the compiling of the source codes. We need Polybar. We need Rofi. We need Python 3, Compton, and I think we are just about set. That's done. So two others that I forgot was Dunst, image, magic, fe, also one. So this should be it. Install Pywal. If you have it, you see here that home user local bin must be set on path. Let's do that quick. So, and vim into the bashrc. And if you have Vim or Nano, it doesn't matter. Just use your editor. Let's see if path is declared here. It's not declared. So let's go to the bottom of the file. And just under aliases, let's do path. And put home. Local bin in there. And we also have the scripts directory. Let's just also put it in there. Home scripts. Okay. And export path. So should be good. Let's open up a new bash. And let's call wall. Wall is in there. So that's good. And let's copy this code here. Copy. Make there. Make there. Git. cd into there. Git clone. So we have the scripts. We can just copy that to home. Scripts to home. Oops. Done. And .config.local we can also, there's it, because it's a clean installation, we can just copy recursively dot config and all the files and folders in there to home config. Right, and we can do the same for dot local and then to, of course, local. All right, so we got that set up. So before we actually can do something in this config that's there, we need to at least change the username, because it's the home needs to be there. So in my case, it's home demo. And because we're using Konsole, we need to install Konsole. From there, we can compile i3-gaps from source. Gaps from source, Ubuntu. So this is the Airblader wiki. And yeah, the Mason build system, we installed that previous step. We can just proceed, oops, here. Right. Go to the gaps. And we make the dir build and cd into there. And Mason dot and then Ninja. Mason dot. And I see that the dependencies, of course, are not installed. So I think I missed that step. Here you go, this whole block. So sudo apt install -y paste. That is done. And that, so that, let's run that Mason again, Mason dot. So that looks way better. And Ninja. This takes some time. Ninja is compiling. So that is also done. And so after that, for the installation step, is actually not documented here. So that could be maybe an improvement on this documentation. Go back as documented here. So this is Mason compile, test, and of course you can also do Mason install. But you need to do that with sudo. Yeah, here you go. This is the final thing that was missing from the snippet. So sudo Mason install. So that is done. And as you can see here, all the executables are being installed in local bin. So that has been done as well. After these installations, let's quickly check the files. Let's go into files. Control H to unhide. So first config, i3 config. It's there, pycom is there. Polybar, hack and launch is there. It's good. Rofi, also the color schemes are there. And let's go to local share console. So local share console is there, and there's a default profile and the color scheme here, Pywal. So you generate, the Pywal script generates that one, and the name is called profile1. And scripts are here. So one of them is polybarstart. Let's open up a terminal and go to home directory, zoom in a little bit. Polybarstart. So it does indeed launch the polybar, and so it's underneath the gnome bar. So that should looks okay. But so before we log into i3, go to config and polybar hack is the theme, and let's go into bars, open it up with text editor. Let's make the text a little bit bigger. So, so the font, see here, font 0, font 1, font 2, JetBrains Mono, and Iosefka. And these, I showed you that in a previous video already, but let's just download the fonts. So we have the nerd fonts GitHub. And Ryan Oasis, that's the user. Let's go to the patched fonts directory and let's grab these. So what I sometimes also do is not do the JetBrains Mono, but do Iosefka for every font out there. And let's do that. Let's do it 40. Now let's do it smaller. 12, 10. Okay, it's a little bit smaller. Go to the browser again. Iosefka. Regular. Complete. So let's grab Iosefka complete. This is the font. Let's put that in the directory .local fonts. That does not exist. Fonts. Okay, and reload the font cache. I always forget this command. So it should be in share, local share fonts. So yeah, this, now you see the icons here. And if we log into i3, then you will see the rest of them. That's cool. Let's log out and see what we have. And the result should look something like this, where we have the D menu launcher here, and we can do Alt tab and the console here. So this has not been altered, but if you switch the profile to profile 1, then it should have automatically get the latest color schemes from the Pywal script. And let me see if I can pipe the signal into the screen capture card again. Exit this one and let's hit Control, Windows and then D. And you will have this menu, and this is empty. So we're gonna create a new display profile using a renderer, and then we can select it here. So here we have the a renderer, selected by my outputs. This internal display, HDMI, and that's linked to the capture card. So we should see something in the capture card. Let's switch this to primary and hit apply. So now it's capturing it in OBS. And if we save it, and this is screen layout, save this as clone capture. So now we can exit here and quit this one. And if we hit Windows, Control D, and then we have that one listed. We select it, it automatically applies it to this screen layout. So that's pretty cool. All right, so that concludes the installation from compiling from source. And that's it for another video. I hope you liked it and maybe learned something new. So next video I will show you about Wrigglelift, and that's a separate package. It's actually a whole desktop, and it's an alternative way of getting i3-gaps working on Ubuntu. So I'll touch on that later, and like if you liked it, subscribe if you loved it, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.